Hello, learners. Welcome to the third unit of Programming and Problem Solving. In this unit, the topic that we'll discuss about is operators and operations used in programming languages to perform certain tasks by executing the code. These are of different kinds, and we'll have a detailed discussion of each one of them. Let's take an example of a mathematical expression. A plus B. Here, A and B are the operands, that is the ones on which operation is to be performed, and plus is an operator, that is the operation which is used to add these two words. Now, first come to the operators. By definition, an operator in programming language is a symbol that tells the compiler or interpreter to perform specific mathematical, relational, or logical operation and produce final result as an output. Every programming language has a set of operators and symbols which may differ from language to language. But common symbols for the most of programming languages are add, subtract, multiply, divide. These symbols and operators are used for every programming language. Let's look into operands. Operand specifies the data on which operation is to be performed. It can be a constant, variable, or another expression. As discussed in the example, A and B were operands because addition was performed on them. Now, next term is operation. An operation is a function which takes one or more arguments in the forms of operands and produces a well-defined and unique result. Here, arguments or operands are the inputs and result is an output. Every operation has a domain. Domain is a set of possible inputs on which it is defined, and a range which is a set of possible results that it may produce. Let's take an example of a classroom. The domain of classroom would include input and range. The input would be in the form of students and teachers. The range may vary from 1 to 30 and 1 to 6 respectively. Similarly, the domain and range of addition operation for the expression is integer because integer data type can have 2 or 4 byte inputs and range values from value minus 32,768 to plus 32,767. Next, we have a classification of operators. Operators are classified into 3 categories: unary operators, binary operator, ternary operator. And these categories depend upon the number of operands required by an operator to perform an operation. Thus, each operator requires an operation. First category is unary operator. The operations that require only one operand and produce one result are known as unary operations, and the operator used is unary operator. For example, 1 is a single operand. If we want to do some operation on it, then output will be again single. Its further subtypes are unary minus operators, increment, decrement, etc. First, let's take an example of unary minus. It means it negates the value of an operand. In the example, A is equal to 5. After applying unary minus operation, using minus operator, A becomes minus A and 5 becomes minus 5. Next, we have increment and decrement operator. Increment operator increases value of an operand by 1 in an operation, and decrement operator decreases value by 1 in an operation. For example, if I is equal to 2, then after increment it will become 3, and after decrement it will become 1. Next, we have binary operators category. Such operations that require 2 operands and produce one result are known as binary operations. Let's take an example of A plus B is equal to C. Here, in this expression for addition operation, two inputs A and B are given and the result will be stored in C. So C is single operand on the right hand side of equation and A, B are two operands on the left hand side of the equation. It means two inputs are required for producing one output. For example, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, etc. are the arithmetic binary operations performed on operands to produce results. Next category is ternary operator. Ternary operators take three inputs. This means the operators will be working with three inputs. Just take an expression in which three inputs like. In this, a condition in the form of operator is given along with expressions. If the condition is true, then it will execute expression 1. If condition is false, it executes expression 2. The conditional operator question mark is also called ternary operator, in which question mark specifies if part and colon operator specifies else part of an expression. It works as expression 1 question mark, expression 2 colon, expression 3. If expression 1 evaluates to be true, then expression 2 will be executed. Else, expression 3 will be executed. So, these all are basic type of operators. In our next video, we'll study about the operators in detail. Thank you.